the art of the snippets, I can constantly ask myself the question, is it because you're afraid to outsource? Is it because you're afraid that you to let go of this thing that supposedly made you special, right? Because you were good at the art of the snippets, right? And other people told you so. So I think there's that fear also for me, which is why I'm opening up to opening myself up to having these conversations. Like I'm actually talking about this now more, right? Trying a new tool.
You're kind of talking about letting go of things and the identity associated with the output, as it were, that you've been complimented on in the past. And I see that a lot. And I think that's interesting because we end up putting ourselves in these little boxes, right? Because other people have said, hell, you're good at this and you're good at that and you're good at that. And so you go, oh, that's who I am. Right. And I see that a lot with founders, and I'll segue into Web3 because that's the kind of founders that I tend to work with now. But it's universal from what I can tell, where usually that's one of the first places people start, right? They start with the things that other people have told them they're good at. It's not necessarily the things they enjoy, but it's the things other people told them they were good at. And sometimes there's overlap in the best cases. But along the line, what they find is as they start letting go of that identity and start embracing the ambiguity of what am I gonna be? What could I be? And that growth mindset, it's funny to see what directions people go. And a lot of times it's very surprising and very different. And all that to say, I think it's great that you're willing to because it's scary. It can be very scary to let go of that identity, especially if you're reaching towards a new identity that's unproven or could fail, right? And then you go, well, what the hell did I give up this thing that was working for just for this thing that's not working, right? Like, what the hell kind of a decision is that? But that's progress and that's growth, and I applaud anybody who's willing to do that at any level, because I think that's brave, but I also think that it's incredibly essential for you as an individual, but for us as a society, a collective society, because we need everybody progressing as much as possible, so that in the aggregate, we are all progressing as a species.